Most creators tell you that building a product is the perfect way to start monetizing your channel. But what happens is you get caught up in nuances and you start to get stuck. So why do you think that happened? Because I never took the time to understand the people who really wanted something from me, what their real wants and desires were. So here's how you learn from my mistakes. Before you build any business, you need to validate it. Have real conversations. Study your customers, your clients, your friends. Study those big creators that you so much love and follow. Yeah, because I know you follow them. And then you know what? Just ask them. Ask them a couple questions like, have you been dealing with such problem? I've been dealing with them too. Why haven't you been able to solve this problem by yourself? They'll probably tell you. And you know what the kicker is? Do you need help? That's what you ask them. And that's how you get your foot in the door. I was creating reels on Instagram, getting a decent amount of engagement for my specific niche, which is breakdancing. And even though I was creating content that resonated with my specific audience, I didn't actually know what their problem was. So I assumed that because I was gaining a lot of followers, that they will buy anything from me. They follow my page for the short form entertainment, but not for long-term transformation. So silly me with my short-sighted views thought that my audience needed a clothing brand of all things. So you know what? I launched a clothing brand. I built a small following. The current market did not need another clothing brand from a starting creator. But it wasn't a complete failure. I learned so much along the way. What they needed for my specific niche in breakdancing, people wanted to be heard. They wanted to be seen for their dance style specifically, and they needed to build confidence on screen in the battle to make sure that people liked them and resonated to what they brought to the dance floor. But with my mistakes within clothing from dancing, right? My niche was in breaking. I thought my audience needed clothing, so I made a product. But the biggest mistake wasn't the product. It was what I thought represented me. So when my product, Last Round Clothing, flopped hard, it felt like it was a disaster. It wasn't just a business that I started. It was personal. Like I started asking myself questions. Am I good enough to make this work? And when you start to ask yourself this and you think too hard on it, that's when most people quit. And I don't want you to do that. You start to feel overwhelmed. I've been there. You stop creating for you. You start creating different things that are not aligned with what your values are. You share your unique story, and then you just start to give out random types of content that I've obviously done. You can check out my previous videos just to get views or just to get some type of attention. But your job in the beginning is not to sell a product. Your job in the beginning is not to sell something that's not aligned with your values. Your job is to serve. Serve people you, your originality, and your expertise. Listen, you're the only one who is like you. You are you. And no one can take that away from you. It took me months to realize this. Like, I haven't failed. I just made things out of order. So the better question to ask yourself is, have I earned enough trust to gain someone's undivided attention? Do they even trust me enough to trade their money for the value that I give? These are the things that you need to start asking up front so you can understand who you're talking to. Maybe you're talking to your earlier self. Maybe you're talking to someone who's just a couple steps below you. That's where it starts. Thinking about them first. Thinking about your past self first, providing value and the transformation. So now you're locking down on value. You want to build trust with other people. You want to give a transformation. So when is the right time to start gaining that attention as a creator to potentially start selling things? Well, before that's answered, I want to tell you this. I'm not saying attention that you'll get won't lead to a successful future. I'm saying don't let it be the deal breaker for you to continue to create for you. Don't lead your personal brand with a transactional mindset. Like me, for instance, I've been breaking for 15 years. And if someone came to me and said, you can continue to break as long as you don't monetize your craft and do anything to make money, but you can break for the rest of your life, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm all in. Because that's something I love. That's something I'm passionate about. And I don't care if I make any money from it. I'm going to continue to still do it because it's my art form. It's what I love to do. And no one can take that away from me. So whatever that 100% passion is for you, you need to lock that in. Think about it. Whatever that is, don't let money be the ending factor for you to continue to do it. Okay? Don't let views and attention be the only reason why you continue to do it. Do it for the love first, monetize it later. You should always lead with value, clarity in who you are, and building trust from the beginning. Then you offer your unique selling point if you want to sell a product or a service. So today, give yourself a complete mindset shift. Focus on helping other people that don't know what they're doing in whatever specific niche or topic or expertise that you have value in, and build real personal brands and digital service and products behind them to help you and to help them grow. Listen, if I started by giving away transformation in the beginning before charging for it, my brand would have grown so much faster. So the truth is, you don't need to be a guru. You just need to be 2 to 3 steps ahead of your specific audience and be willing to serve them and be honest, trustworthy about what you learn and the journey that you're taking. So take a deep breath. And after all that, there's still something that I forgot to tell you guys. After all that value that you're going to start to implement into your content creation journey, most creators still sabotage themselves without realizing it. And it has nothing to do with their products or their service or the views that they give off. So if you want to know what that is, you need to watch this video next, and I'll break down those 3 big mistakes when they're growing online. See you there.